Hello and welcome to episode 3 of The Perfect Hour 2. This is the second part of 2 for the workshop. I had to split it in two, otherwise it would have been too long of an episode. Here I'm about to do the challenge I was talking about, and I thought I succeeded it. So this is the first challenge in the forest with fire and water mobs. And I was convinced that I completed it, but I don't have any footage of me completing it. You're about to see me fail it, and I think I'm gonna need to have fire or ice resistance, and I'm gonna try in next episode. I think I was mistaken. I don't think I finished it because I have no footage of it. For sure I would have recorded it. So here I'm gonna fail. No big deal, I'm gonna try that later on. That's going to give me a module if I succeed. This is the endless mode for desert. This is where I'm going to get the highest idle gains thus far, but I'm going to push that much further throughout this episode. There's a bit of a hold up in this footage here. I should have made a fast forward. I'll take the opportunity to tell you that there might be times where there's no sound, or that's just because sometimes I let the game run in the background and I forget to set it back up with the music and the sound. That would be why. But I won't notice it because I mute the footage while I do the voiceover. So we're about to go to the next clip here. There you go. Okay, what next? I don't remember. Here I'm showing 1200 per second. This is the highest, like I said, I ever got. That's after my endless mode in desert. This is how much I'm getting, but it's going to get much more at the very end of this video. You'll see a huge difference. Headquarters will be its own episode. The reason I'm showing you this is because I'm trying to get autoskip.dll. This will enable me to, because I was talking about the fact that it would be nice to get ×4 speed instead, but I'm going to show you the effect of autoskip.dll software. That's why you're going to see me play around in headquarters a little bit with technology, make my computer stronger and all, but like I said, we're going to make a full episode out of this. I don't know when, because next one is a laboratory. Because I want to do those experiments, fire experiment, and other experiments to make myself stronger. This is on Discord that I was told would be a good idea to do laboratory next. So that's next episode. So right now I'm making it. So 4 hours estimated time to get this auto skip thing, and then we'll see the effect of it. Cheer up. So I'm here, I'm ready to go to tier 2. It's some sort of a prestige, but I didn't understand exactly how it worked, and I made a mistake. This is the essence of this series. You're going to see me learn the game through trial and error, and I'll make a mistake here. I read that it resets your resources for some reason, very strange reason. I thought resources were only the white blocks, but resources are of any color. So what I should have done is invest resources into upgrades, because now they're all gone, right? I thought the only things that would be gone would be the white resources, not the other colors. So, but it's not a big deal because I'm gonna make so much idle resources at the end of this video that I will very easily catch up. But that's a mistake, you know, you learn on the spot. Like I said, I like discovering games on my own without doing much research. Sometimes I have to. So it's not a big deal. Made a mistake. So yeah, when you tier up for the workshop, it's some sort of a prestige. You should invest all your resources into all sorts of upgrades in any type of building. Here I'm checking, by the way, if that's true. For instance, see, my computer is still the same, and my auto skip.dll is still progressing, so that's the proof of that. 89%. This is gonna be very, very useful, you'll see. We're almost done with this clip. Workshop. So I have to start over. But now I can go to tier 2 for each of those modules. That's what we're gonna do during this episode. But you gotta start over like a noob, go back to level 1 and grind all the way back up. But it's not that tedious, to be frank. So here I am, starting over. Of course, I'm not gonna show you the whole process. You already saw me start from scratch. But yeah, I gotta start from scratch. But it went pretty smooth. I'm gonna stop at tier 2 for a while. I don't intend to go tier 3. I'm ready to go tier 3, by the way. By the end of this video, I'll be ready to go tier 3, but I won't do it for a while. So you can see here I started upgrading stuff. The building is tier 2. I'll upgrade it later in this episode to tier 3 so I can get more blueprints. HQ autoskip is now available. And let's see the effect of it. After I'm done clicking around, so these are the requirements for tier 3. I'll reach them at the end of this video, but once again, I'm not ready to do it yet. First, I want to go through a few buildings for the videos. So here, we're just going to do an endless with the autoskip on just to show you the effect, and you'll see what I mean. That means there's no delay between each wave and all the mobs will start clogging up. But this is very useful if you want to really speed through waves, especially in lower zones and things like this. And I'll learn to use this over time, but I think it's an extremely useful program, software. But it's not always necessary. If you want to go in a higher zone and try to push as far as possible in endless mode, then you don't want this because it goes too fast and you cannot really reach your maximum potential. So it's a case-by-case situation. In this case, to go tier 2, it would cost me 187,500 blocks if you hit the little plus. Because I didn't know how to go tier 2 with the modules, but now I do. So I don't have enough, of course. And there's something, on the right, you have times 1, 5, 25, 10%, 100%, max, all, everything. And I keep upgrading one by one, click, 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 click. But eventually I'll wise up quite late in this episode. There you go, now we're tier 2 for basic attack. You go back to 0. But the maximum damage when you max out used to be 80,000. And now it's 400,000. It's going to make a huge difference. It's going to enable me to push much further into the game. Only this episode. And I just started playing this game, so I'm really excited to see how fast I'm going to progress through it. And I'm holding myself. Right now I'm not playing the game. I don't want to. Well, I want to, but I can't. So look at that, wave 1663. That's the highest wave I ever was reaching. But we're gonna go even further. Here, I'm just fast forwarding. We're going to upgrade the workshop to tier 3 so I can get more modules. There you go. And here I'm trying to get in it, but I can't because it's under construction. Alright. Basic attack is now maxed out. We have our first module Tier 2 maxed out. We're gonna max them all out. And I still click one by one. So I'm not gonna spend everything, by the way. Don't worry. You're not gonna see me spend 122,000 by clicking click one by one. We're about to go somewhere else here. Here, multi-shot, it goes up to 3 targets and 60% once I'm maxed out instead of 50% in 2 targets. So in much higher tiers, I imagine multi-shot being absolutely amazing. Basic bouncing too. Here I'm looking at where I stand when it comes to requirements, but once again I have no intention to going tier 3. So this is the, I forgot how it's called, but it's the snow area, let's call it that, and I'm able to clear it now. And I'm receiving 2 modules for it. Basic shield, very strong, and boss shield. How about underground? Seems like I'm able to do it as well. That was back to back, by the way. I did that back to back. This unlocks the Volcano. Remember I was talking about the Volcano last episode? And that's the fail. I could reach 31. That's as far as I could go. And that's what I was talking about in the previous episode. Water armor, that could be useful for the challenge I failed previously in the video. Oh, now it's time to max out each of the other modules where you see the difference. It takes me only 2 clicks because I chose the 100% button on the right. I finally saw it. I wised up. Here I'm going to spend 200 million. I kind of overdo it, but there's more modules I may want to upgrade. For instance, water armor could be very useful again. So that's going to cost me quite a bit to max out. But yeah, I overdid it. I got 3.6 million blue blocks and I'm maxed out everywhere. Maybe I would tier up my workshop. I don't know what I'll do, but here I'm going to do an endless run. No, I think I'm going to do a normal run on medium for underground. Then I'm going to do an endless run. And that's the goal I wanted to reach. And that's, look at that, 25 million for the shields. Very, very strong. So I got 7.5 million health, but I got 25 million for the shield. And wave 162, that's my endless mode result. And we're gonna reach the point where I'm ready to just use this idle mode, 55,000 per second compared to 32,000 in the previous zone. And now I can let this run all night, all day. I got 1.2 billion already, and this is where I'm at. I'm ready to do next episode, the laboratory, and you're gonna see some progress throughout each episode a little bit, but I'm really gonna focus on buildings one by one. Laboratory, after that I'm not sure what else yet, but we're gonna do every single building, and once that's done, I'll assess how the series is going. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. For new people on this channel, there's a Patreon and a Discord link. We have our own Discord channel, so you are welcome to join. Thank you for watching and see you next time.